All right. What is going on, all you sorcerers out there? My name is Itachi, and this is Itachi Gaming, and welcome back to another DSA Disney Sorcerer's Arena video. And my friends, we're going to be looking to try to start a new series here on the channel. And with DSA, what we're going to be doing is spotlighting some teams out there, what they can do for you PvP, maybe even over in Sorcerer's Tournament for you guys. So as the meta continues to change, we'll be updating this, and then obviously we've got raids coming up, which is going to give us a huge opportunity to talk more and more about teams like this. But today we've got a treat for you guys. We're actually going to be talking about the super silence team, ladies and gentlemen. So let's head over and take a look here. We're gonna have some gameplay in the background. As you can see, this is what I'm seeing in my tournament right now. So you can see there Cobra Bubbles along with Honey Lemon, Elsa, Hero, and our guy BAYMAX. And so what you're going to see here, how this team really works is you're trying to place silence on the other team and actually control them, and so that's what you really want to do here, is really control these characters. Now I want to talk about a little about who we want to really try to be going for first, and kind of what you should be going for. You're going to see here I'm trying to purge them so I can get to Hero, because Hero, we want to keep him out of this battle as much as possible. Those shields and the evasion that he does provide for the team is a big problem. Now I'm using two spells here, Hammer and Pan Shadow. Now I use Shadow to actually make copies of Cobra Bubble. Cobra Bubble and ELSA are two huge damage dealers, and what I want to try to do is get tactics over on ELSA so we can get Cobra Bubbles assisting as much as possible. And then we want to be able to consistently put silence on this other team. So obviously you got to be careful, pay attention to what your opponent's doing. As you can see here, they've got that evasion up, so I'm not going to use any of my actual abilities there, as you saw with Honey Lemon, to try to purge and, you know, get that sleep on them. So it was looking kind of bad here, as you guys can see. We had a hammer back BAYMAX, we get some shields back up, and it looks like we're going to get back into the game here soon, as you guys are going to see here shortly. Again, so now you're going to see me try to get some silence up. We purged their ELSA. We're going to purge their entire team, I believe. Nope, we're going to get that taunt back up on BAYMAX. Super important. So the other part of this is you need ELSA. You need ELSA to have as many helpful effects on her as possible to help her do mass amounts of damage. So now we're getting to where we're getting the 3 silences. You're going to see this team really take off here shortly. Now my opponent is using Fairy Slumber, which is a bit of a problem for us, but as you can see, we're able to manage it with Cobra Bubbles, being able to actually cleanse that there. And shortly here, really ELSA is going to take over this actual match. So now that we got Hero out of the way, we're kind of focusing in on ELSA. We want to get her to trigger her cleanse here as soon as possible, to make her so that we can actually defeat her, essentially is what we're trying to do. There they take out BAYMAX again. It's all right. We're gonna try to remove her turn meter, get silence on her, which we do. It holds through Honey Lemon, and so here you're gonna start seeing our ELSA kind of take over the game here very soon, along with Cobra Bubbles. All right, they're gonna get a hammer back, and this is the meta right now, guys. I'm sure some of you guys are seeing this very much so over on your Sorcerer's Tournament. So you want to be able to continuously go ahead and pop over to ELSA as much as possible using Hero's ability, and then you see we get rid of their ELSA, and this is going to end up being a W for us as we get rid of Cobra Bubbles. So that's usually my strategy. I try to take out Hiro first in this team. I try to get Elsa to cleanse as soon as possible and go into her protective mode. So this next one we're actually going to see, I believe should be up against Kingdom, and now this team does very, very well up against Kingdom. The key here on this one, which you'll see, is try to get silence over on Jasmine as soon as possible. That tank can be worrisome, and so we want to make sure we don't have to deal with Raja as much as possible. So we're going to open up with our AoE, and you see there we get 2 silences right off the bat over on Aladdin and on Genie, and now we have our Elsa going, and so we're just going to go ahead and nail the coffin in here right now by silencing Jasmine so they don't get Raja as their tank. Baymax, I know we don't have anything to cleanse right here, but we're gonna go ahead and put that patient up on Elsa, get him to taunt for another turn. Now we're gonna pass speed over to Elsa again, so she's gonna be able to go into that empowered state as soon as possible. So we just do the AoE, dealing some more damage. Now next here, we're gonna keep Jasmine under wraps. There you go, we got the sleep on her through Honey Lemon, and then we're gonna go ahead and keep Anna from being able to actually counterattack us and go ahead and silence her so she can't get that speed up on the rest of her team. Now from here, at this point, we have got this team locked down for the most part, outside of, as you can see over there, Sean Yu, but that's okay because this team can handle them just fine. They're all focused in on Baymax, and as you can see, my Baymax is actually not taunting right now. This would have been perfect time for my opponent to attack Hiro. Guys, you want to take out Hiro as soon as possible. He is what makes this team a little nuts, with being able to give shields, evasion, giving undefeatable over to Baymax, and you definitely want to stop him. If your opponent is running Hand's Shadow with this team, typically they're using it to be able to continuously make copies of Cobra bubbles. That guy is an assisting machine, as you guys will see on here. Anyone that has tactics, he's just going to assist, and you pair that over with Elsa, who the more buffs she has, the more helpful effects she has, the more damage she does. As you guys can see, all the assisting that's going on right now on this battle. So this is something that you definitely want to think about. Take out Cobra after taking out Hiro, because after that, really, Baymax, Honey Lemon, and Elsa aren't that bad to actually deal with, as Honey Lemon and Baymax don't really put a lot of buffs on other characters. It's more so going to be coming from Hiro and from our good friend there, Cobra Bubbles. So there you go, there you have it, guys. This team does very well. As you guys know, this is probably the current meta right now. This is the current meta. It's probably what most of you guys are seeing up at the top end. Able to take out Frozen, as you're going to see here, Frozen with Hiro. We're going to have a similar type of tactics. I like taking out Kristoff on this before Hiro, because Kristoff becomes very, very troublesome once you start taking out the other team members with his constant cleanse. We're still going to start with that AoE, get that speed down on the entire team. We got lucky here, we got silence up on Anna there, and so she's not going to be able to speed up Elsa and Hiro. And so now I'm going to go ahead and get silence on their Elsa. Again, this is preventing them from doing their specials and things like that, which is fantastic, because that's how Elsa actually gets empowered. And so we're going to slow down their Elsa from being able to get empowered, allow ours to kind of take off and take over the game. As you're going to see here, we're already at 4 stacks to be able to get empowered. Our next turn, we're going to be able to do that, and their Elsa hasn't even gotten a chance yet to take a turn. Now we're gonna go ahead and silence their Kristoff, because they started off with putting out one of the trolls there as opposed to taunting. So we were able to do whatever we wanted here on this particular one. As a misplay by my opponent, they definitely should have started with that 2-turn taunt, but because they didn't, it allowed us to target some other characters first. And so now we're just gonna take over the game. Let's go after Kristoff. We're gonna take out Kristoff here soon. This cleanse is great, especially with going up against other ELSAs. Taking off all those helpful effects that they have is great. So I had an opportunity there to take out HIRO'S, so I did. And then we're gonna get back over here to Kristoff, as you guys are gonna see here very soon. So ELSA was close to actually going into her cleanse state, which she does right there. There we go. So we went ahead and put her in that, and you're gonna see here very shortly we're gonna get back over to Kristoff. So now we're gonna put tactics up on ELSA again. Remember guys, we want as much helpful effects on ELSA as possible, and plus with putting tactics on her, Cobra Bubbles just assists like a madman. And so as you guys can see now, this battle is pretty much won. We're gonna have an opportunity to take out ELSA now that she came out of stasis. We're gonna go ahead and put up our shields, which gives us more evasion, and as you guys can see, this team is just no match for us. And there you have it. All right guys, let me know down in the comments below, do you want to see more videos like this? If so, make sure you comment down below, like this video, and if you're not subscribed, my friends, don't forget to hit that subscription button so you aren't missing a thing. Until next time, everybody, I'm gonna go ahead and throw up the deuces. Peace out.